is going on with these major teams in the state of Florida?
Jimbo Fisher introduced in College Station today, the new Texas A&M head coach leaving FSU in the dust.
I think it was a no-brainer. My time at Florida State, I love it. It was phenomenal. But in our life, there's opportunities out there, and you see, and
we've got a coaching carousel.
Fisher's replacement, it looks like it's going to be Willie Taggart.
UF making it official today. They mutually agreed to part ways with Coach Jim McElwain.
Florida has named their new head football coach, Dan Mullen.
The question tonight, which coach will be more successful at his school, Dan Mullen or Willie Taggart?
I came to Florida to win championships, not just every once in a while, but consistently every single season.
What's our plan going forward? Work, work, work at everything we do to win a national championship. That's the expectations here at FSU.
I love everything he's doing right now. I can see the smiles on the players' faces.
Now he has to go win some games.
College football's back in full effect. Willie Taggart promises to bring back a winning tradition.
I think the expectations were high.
And they fumble the football. Disastrous play ends the Noles' first series.
All we've heard about Florida has been negative headlines.
They've had the same problem this season that they've had the last 3 years.
I wasn't even born the last time Kentucky beat Florida. Are you kidding me?
You assume Dan Mullen comes in, quarterback play picks up.
Both first-year head coaches, what are they going to do if this continues?
Our guys know how to play football. We got to teach them how to win again.
I think Florida's in the right direction. I think Dan Mullen's going to get them there.
The Florida Gators meet the LSU Tigers.
Burrow dropping back, looking to throw, and fires. It's intercepted! Intercepted by the Gators! And the Gators get a pick six!
They don't stop him.
You held on to that rope. As they both strained to hold on to that rope and then pulled it back.
College game day, the magazines, the newspaper articles. Is Dan Mullen really back?
Willie Taggart's going to have to do some motivating with his squad. Florida State not really playing very well.
The worst ever Florida State loss at home or on the road. Been that kind of day.
I think it will get worse before it gets better.
We got to correct some things. It's okay to cry and all, but we're not going to hold our head down.
neighbor against neighbor competition here in the state of Florida. We're going to have to play at a very high level.
Today we are live from Doak Campbell Stadium here in Tallahassee as the Florida Gators meet the Florida State Seminoles.
The 11th ranked Gators playing for a spot in a New Year's Six bowl. The Seminoles, they have a college football record 36-year bowl streak to extend.
There's the snap to Frank. Key Ryan running off the left of the 30, the 35 to the 40. He's into the clear. The 50, the 40. He's going to go all the way. That's a touchdown. Oh, my. Now here's Francois to throw and fires toward the end zone. And it's going to be caught on a beautiful catch by Cam Akers.
FSU certainly comes alive on offense.
Keep it simple. We'll take some shots down the field. Let's have a great second half.
Frank's throwing out to the right. Josh Hammond, touchdown. Francois, the ball comes out, and the Gators have recovered.
This is over, and so is the season for Florida State.
Disappointing game, disappointing season. Nobody in that locker room wanted to be a part of that team that breaks the bowl streak, and we didn't get it done.
First time in 36 years they didn't make it. That's a rough start for Willie Taggart.
I realize it's his first year, but there's no sign of hope.
Dan Mullen certainly has Florida on the right track, and I don't get the sense that Willie Taggart really fully understands what the role of a head coach is here.
Boise State went down there and had a mentality of, we're on a business trip and we're coming back with a business victory. And I don't want to hear any excuses about hydration by Willie Taggart and the Seminoles.
Florida State loses to Miami yesterday 27-10. They're going to struggle to make a bowl.
I'm done with Florida State. They're the most undisciplined team you're going to watch.
It was abysmal. It has to be better.
This program and what it's become under Willie Taggart.
Willie Taggart. It was dreadful.
Really bad.
Get out of football.
The guy has got to go.
A racist social media post depicting Florida State University's football coach being hung from a noose has Tallahassee clergy furious. The caption reads, "Just do it and fire Taggart." Police are investigating.
The first African-American football coach in Florida State history.
Willie Taggart has been fired. After less than 2 seasons, it is over. They didn't wait till the end of the year. Florida State does not wait.
The standard by which a black coach is fired. Black coaches tend to get fired a little faster when trouble comes around and then have a harder time finding jobs after they have been dismissed.
End of the day. Did they pull the plug too soon?
No.
Or did he get a fair shake?
You got a fair shake.
Okay.
People need to understand that two things can be true at once.
I'm standing up here. It's a difficult time at Florida State University. We're moving forward. That's what Willie Taggart would want. We snap back to reality. We're not talking about a bowl streak. That's in the past. You know what I'm thinking about? Boston College.
James Blackman and DJ Matthews.
Fantastic win for Odell Haggins.
The Georgia Bulldogs defeat the Florida Gators.
We don't control our destiny anymore.
Florida State knocks off Alabama State. Odell Haggins taking the Noles bowling again. That's all he does.
Both feet in, both hands, all gas, no brakes.
The Gator game is upon us. It is Florida week.
This is the rivalry that started it all.
Florida has rushed for 1,366 yards, fifth in the nation in sacks.
You guys have lived up to the Gator standard.
Florida State would have to play by far the best game of the season.
11 guys on the field believing in each other.
I think Florida State does go for broke in this game.
Florida
Dan Mullen sometimes does get too cutesy. Florida State's got good quarterbacks.
Florida State, Florida State. Go get it.
These moments like this is what it's all about.
Don't flinch.
Relentless effort. Every guy here for the next 60 minutes.
It's FSU versus Florida.
7:30 Saturday night, Gainesville.
You better be ready to play.